All right, good morning. So it's Monday the 22nd December, I think, and today I have an easy run, which I'm already speeding up on, I'm sure. Yeah, so a nice easy run today. The only issue is that yesterday I came down with a cold. So yeah, I had a sort of full body ache, was super tired, and now I've woken up with basically a head cold. So I've taken a heap of cold and flu, bits and bobs and loads of vitamins, and instead of going for 32, which was my planned long run, we're just gonna tease it out and see how we go. I'm really thinking hit 24 instead. So I've got a lovely little route that goes up Elwood Beach. So I'll be going up there, up to the Elwood Canal, and then turn around and come home. Should be a good 2.5 hours run. But yeah, come along, let's go. Alright, so we're 10 minutes in, just coming up to 2Ks, and already I am feeling much better for having gotten out. So yeah, I think it might be a bit of a roller coaster this time around, just because it's a long way today. So we just gotta take it nice and slow. I'm trying to hit 5:30 per kilometer and just stay there, really. But we'll see. Let's get on with it. All right, so we are about 18 minutes in now. Really, really good. So I'm going to keep on going. But it's quite a cool Melbourne day today. Nice little breeze. I think it's currently like 15, 16 degrees. So it's perfect running. And this breeze should be beautiful when we get out to the sea. Well, to the bay. And then we'll go all the way up to Elwood and then come back. So yeah, let's go. All right, so we're on the Pean Highway now. So we now have a straight bus through to North Road, so I can get down to North Point Cafe. So when I get down there, it's going to be at 7K. So, and then along the beach for 5, and then turn around. That should give us a nice 24, which isn't 32, but after discussing it with my AI coach, and it's nothing fancy, it's just my work license of ChatGPT, they recommended going shorter and just being a little bit more intuitive with how my body feels.
That puts you in the amber but runnable category, not red. Here is the blunt coaching call. You can run, but 32 kilometers is still a dumb roll of the dice. Your immune system is fighting something, even if it is mild. The difference between a sensible aerobic stimulus and digging a hole is duration, not pace. What I want you to do, go out with a cap of 18 to 22 kilometers. That is long enough to scratch the itch, enjoy the route, and keep the long run rhythm without smashing your immune system.
So at the moment, we're clocking in about an average of 5:30 per kilometer, which is good, nice and smooth. Means I can talk to you without dying. And yeah, I reckon we'll roll quite nicely down to the beach now. And yeah, and I can show you one of my favorite places in Melbourne, either to walk or run. It's absolutely beautiful down there. It's just a shame the sun's not out, but it's Melbourne, and at least it's not raining. So yeah, onwards. Just need to find somewhere to wee. Whew, need that. That's much better. I'm also wearing some early Christmas presents. So I've got these lovely 2XU compression calf things. I've wanted them forever. So I guess we'll find out if they make a difference as well. But they're very comfortable. I feel like my calves are getting a nice cuddle right now. So the next bit of the route, we're going to carry on up the road a little bit longer to get to North Road. I think Centre Road is back there. I can't remember what this one is. It doesn't really matter. I don't know why I'm telling you where these things are, but we're just gonna go up to those lights up there if you can see them, and then just a little bit around the corner further on up before we hit North Road. So we're currently coming up to 5k. In fact, we're doing very well, 5k in about 27, 28 minutes. A bit slow on that one, but I did stop to wee and I did pause, and that's okay. So let's do this, let's keep going. All right, so we're about a quarter of a way there now. So already I'm feeling pretty darn good, but we've got, yeah, 580k at the moment, or 5.8 I should say, and yeah, about half an hour in. Starting to feel nice and warm, nice and gooey. This pace feels really comfortable now. Always feels really hard to dial it in, but once I'm there, it's nice just to kind of cruise, really. I think this will likely be the pace that I try and run for the Ultra as well, just so I can kind of give myself some wiggle room to walk when I need to. But yeah, so we're just coming up to State Route 18. Completely pointless road information. I don't know why I'm sharing that with you, but yeah, I guess you can look at a map and see where I am. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to turn left up here and then head towards Port Phillip Bay, where you'll find North Point Cafe, which is awesome. But we won't be staying there. We're going to be running all the way up the beach. So yeah, next bit's quite nice and smooth, so let's go. Damn, that's a really big house. There you have it. Welcome to Port Phillip Bay. Alright, so we just hit 10k, about 55 minutes or so. We're coming down to my turnaround point now, and here we are. And now we go home. So yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's a bit windy, so I don't know if you can hear me very well, but love it. I can still feel my cold. It's creeping around my face, but yeah, a bit of sea air always does me good. So hopefully I can take a big lungful back to the mainland. I also just realized that I'm matching my top and my shoes. Didn't think of that. All right, so that finishes the windy portion of that. Yeah, feeling pretty good. We are currently 12.7 kilometers in. I did think it was a little bit longer to the bridge, but hopefully we can nut out a half marathon before we get home. Might have to do an extra lap or somewhere, but that's all right. But yeah, feeling good. Every now and then I can feel my cold sort of creep across my face a bit, but the fresh air and the breeze is really rewarding, so not too shabby. Feeling really good, nice and smooth. Legs are all right now. First gel went down quite easily. I'll probably have one in about 20 minutes just to push on home, and then we'll put our feet up and see what ChatGPT thought of this run. So let's go. I hate stopping at traffic lights. I feel like I have to like grind into gear again. Let's see. Legs are feeling right, hips a bit sore. Thought we were alright. There's literally no one coming. I'm gonna quickly sneak over. There we go, easy. So yeah, this is such a beautiful day for running. Not too hot, nice and cool, which is great because it rained cats and dogs yesterday. So perfect sort of day for this run to fall on. Do I think I could have done the 32? At the moment, yes, but I still have to run home, so not sure. I have about 8k left, and we should definitely start our watch again. It's embarrassing, but yeah, we're good. We're good. All right, so 14k in, hour and 17 running. Need to slow down a pace. There we go. It's feeling really good, man. Every now and then I'll cough and I can feel the cold in my head, like when your brain rattles a bit. But apart from that, it's not that bad. I think once I've gotten home and stretched and had a hot shower, it might really settle in, but I'm really glad I got out nice and early-ish compared to usual for this longie. Feeling really good. I don't know why, given my new snazzy calf things, my legs feel really good, in fact, so can't complain. So yeah, let's grind this out. Let's go home. I reckon maybe another 40 minutes or so. Being close to a 2-hour run today, and that's all right. I've been listening to music throughout the run and just my liked on Spotify, and first of all, got a strange mix of my liked songs, but it's really taken all of the thinking out of it. I'm just gliding right now. Feels really good. So hopefully we can glide home and then sit. That'd be really lovely. Maybe have a nice cold drink and relax. Back onto Nepean Highway now. So we're going to run down to Centre Road, which I think is about maybe 2k, and then one long blast home. It's funny how quickly it can turn. I just coughed and my whole body was like, you have a cold, dude, what are you doing? But the good thing is the run's been going really well. I think I might whip across the road whilst there's no one on it. A bit cheeky, but never mind. Look at that clear road. You beauty. Every now and then you get that perfect timing where you can just roll over safely which is good. I'm starting to feel a little bit depleted, so I'm gonna have another gel just to get me home. And yeah, we'll catch up in a bit. Currently an hour and a half in, nearly 16.5k, so not bad showing. 7k to go-ish, I think. Just had my second gel. I'm kind of having them every sort of 45 minutes at the moment. And it just sits really nicely when I mix it with water, kind of in my mouth. It sounds disgusting, but the texture of gel, it really is like eating fruity hair gel, and I'm not a fan, so you need to always have some drink with me. But yeah, it's going really well. Now we're just making our way up the final stretch, probably another 25 minutes or so, and then we're done. And I don't want to say the E word, but very straightforward today, which is nice. Will I be hoping I did? Well, hang on. Will I be thinking about the 32k? Nah, I got out and I did a relatively long run, kept my pace is good. It should be fine. We'll see. Alright, so we're back in Bentley now. But I think if I'm going to want to have a half marathon today, I need to tack a little bit on. So we've come to the nearest cricket pitch. There's a nice big figure of 8 I'm going to do, just to add on a few hundred meters, so I don't have to faff about at the tail end of the run. But yeah, so nice big figure of 8. Hopefully it adds just under a k. That'd be quite nice. We'll see. It's done pretty well actually. I'm quite surprised. I've already added 700-ish meters by simply just doing that extra bit, so that's good. Hopefully we get to 21.1. If not, I might have to faff around a little bit, but there would have been a time where a detour would have killed me. But I feel really good today, so got to get out there and give it a go. So I can run straight down here and then just go up the road on the way home, which is great. So we have been running for an hour and 48. We've done 19 kilometers, 0.7. And to be honest, there's maybe 100, 150 meters of that that I didn't start my watch for. That's my fault. I should just have wall tip pause on, but you can never truly trust it. So, right, onwards and upwards, nearly home. But that extra bit is good stuff. Got maybe a kilometer left, and we'll be fine. Time to see what AI says about this run. I'm gonna guess high 80s. Yeah, high 80s. That's the rank I'm gonna get. We'll see. Stay tuned. So just finished the hardest bit. The last little climb down that, or up this. It's literally maybe not even half a k left, just along this road now. And then we can turn in and finish off. We are currently, yeah, absolutely perfect. 5:25 pace, and it's getting a breath. An hour and 52 minutes. So in the 5 minutes we'll be done. We should absolutely nail that half marathon distance. So that's good. Well, that extra bit was perfect. We've just hit the half marathon mark. We're currently 21.2 kilometers, an hour and 56. So nice and smooth. We have maybe 200 meters left to go and then we're done, which is great. Despite how I felt when I woke up, to get that done today is really good. So I am very proud of myself and I'm feeling really good. I'm sure it will come collapsing in a heap once I've sat down, but the pace, the weather, the route, and the company, of course. Excellent. Couldn't be happier with that. So let's go inside and we'll catch up with ChatGPT. Right, we have literally just got in. So that was really good. I feel really good. But yeah, really solid run. What have we got here? So we'll save. That's very good. So now what I like to do with every single run is grab it off Garmin Connect and give it to the ChatGPT project that I've created, which is basically just assume the role of a sports scientist and running coach. This will be one of the last runs I do with this watch, which is the Forerunner 55. Should be, hopefully, for Christmas, getting the 965, which is going to be amazing. I've been looking forward to using that watch for a long time. So up until today, in the last 7 days, I've run 35 kilometers. So we're going to add another half marathon to that, which is good. So that's a solid week for me. Just really waiting for this to catch up, to be honest. So whilst that happens, I'll just open up my ChatGPT. We have today's run here. So we ended up with 21.4k, average pace of 5:30, which is nice. 1700 calories, and that's the route that I took. So pretty cool, nice sort of weird shape, sort of coming up, and you get my little extras down here, which is good fun. So what I do is I just roll down, make sure I've got my laps in, so you can see that. And then what I do is I just pretend to print it, save it as a PDF. We save it as Garmin Connect, which is fine. So we place the last one, and then we jump back in, and I'll probably give it a little bit of a prompt, because we felt really good today. Always say thank you to ChatGPT, and please, I mean it. It will work out in the future. All right, so now we have added our PDF of everything. I said 80. I said high 80s. High 80s. That's pretty good.
Yeah. High 80s.
All right, let us break it down properly. Score, 88 out of 100. And that is a strong 88, not a sympathy score. Here is why. You ran 21.4 kilometers in 1:57 at 5:30 per kilometers with an average heart rate of 126 BPM, peaking at 142 BPM on a day where you openly admit you are carrying a cold aerobic control. No drift, no panic spikes, no late run fade. Your pacing was boring in the best possible way, kilometer after kilometer, sitting right where it should. Physiologically, this is the big win. Your heart rate stayed low relative to duration, which tells me your aerobic base is solid and your body was not overly stressed despite being slightly under the weather. That is exactly what we were aiming for with the shortened long run call. You executed that perfectly. Why it is not in the 90s? You are still sick. That matters. Even though you felt better during the run, which is common thanks to adrenaline and airflow, the immune cost shows up later, not during. The only knock here is that 21 kilometers is right at the upper edge of what I would have allowed on a cold day. You managed it well, but it is still a calculated risk rather than a free win. The really smart bit, and this is why the score is high. You did not chase distance. You did not creep the pace down. You did not turn feeling good into doing something stupid. Sir, that is maturity as an athlete. Coach instructions from here. If symptoms ramp up this afternoon or tomorrow is a full rest or short shuffle only. No debate. If you wake up feeling normal, we carry on as planned, but keep the next run easy. No intensity until your head is clear. Big picture. This run added confidence, maintained long run durability, and did not torch your system. That is exactly what we wanted. Nicely judged, nicely executed. Now go eat, hydrate, and let your immune system do its job.
I'll take that. That's not bad. So with that, what I'll do is I'm going to go and have a shower and put my feet up and do nothing for the rest of the day. But thank you for joining me, and we'll see you in the next one. We'll probably have a couple more runs before we tackle two bays, and you'll come along with me and we'll see how we go. But yeah, you guys have a good one. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks.